Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we're going to be doing our very first swing state prediction. We're going to be looking at 7 swing states. And we're going to take a look at the situation in those said states. But before we begin, we actually have a sponsor. And it's kind of be lame because it's actually sponsored by me. Actually, I wrote a book, and which is better than a sponsor, than my opinion. I wrote a book. It is called the 2023, the year politicians died. And if you have been a part of this channel, member of this channel, for subscriber, whatever you want to call it, been around and witnessing things and watching videos from this channel since 2023, you'll learn that I have published some videos that of politicians that would be in this said book. You'll see we did a video on Dianne Feinstein, uh, Bill Richardson, and Herb Cole. Yeah, sure, they're all Democrats, but this book also includes Republicans and a lot of Republicans that we did not cover, and will be and there's a lot of. It's a very interesting book. It's about the 28 politicians that died and their political careers. Each chapter is a political career. So looking down, you'll see there you have the introduction. You have the chapters. Here's the introduction. Um, and then you'll have chapters like chapter one's Lincoln Ullman. We didn't do a video on him, but this I decided to cover the chapters that the politicians that died in the beginning of the year of 2023. So there's Lincoln Ullman, and it goes all the way down. You'll also see politicians like David Durenberger. And going all the way down, I'll point out one of my very favorites, not my favorite politician. Actually, this is all you can go. But Lowell Weicker is also in there. But there's Tony Earl, and it's basically going over said each chapter is a politician, and it goes over their electoral history. For example, it basically goes David Durenberger, the election of, as you know, this paragraph basically goes over the election of 1978, and it displays the Wikipedia map of 1978. Yes, Wikipedia maps are free to use. They aren't copyrighted images, so if you are ever want to use something in your video or book, feel free to use Wikipedia images. They are copyright free. So, yes, this is. I'm just letting you know. This is a book I published. This is not a conservative point of view. This is actually a moderate, unbiased view. So it's not going to be trashing Richardson or Feinstein and Herb Cole. We won't be going into a trashing propaganda sort of thing. It's actually going into a here's the fact, and here's their record, and here if their popularity or in their unpopularity. And I'll tell you, a lot of these politicians got in a lot of trouble, um, and it basically goes over that sort of deal. So, this is my book. You can buy it on Amazon, only $20. I wanted it to be cheaper, but unfortunately, it just can't be. And um, so yes. Anyway, this is my book, and if it's available for it's open, it's pretty good. I just got my copy today, and this is also wrong. This is wrong. 13 to 18. It's supposed to be 18 and up, um or but or 13 and up. But yeah, this is a book for anyone, for any age. But yes, I hope you guys enjoy the book. Anyway, let's get started into our prediction. So, we are going to be talking about the swing states. So, it's talking about Pennsylvania. That is the very first state. Now, Pennsylvania is a state that voted Democratic in 2020 and 2022 in two elections. One election, the US Senate, John Fetterman defeated, let's see here. John Fetterman defeated Mehmet Oz by like a 5 point um, margin. So, and then you have the gubernatorial election, which I don't really like to count because there were multiple errors in the Republican Party. For one, you have um, a military general, not really a politician, a military commander who the liberal media painted and really did a really good job demonizing this individual. And not only that, I would say the most impactful was that Doug Mastriano had a hard time fundraising. And that ultimately resulted to a Democrat landslide. But when it comes to 2022 House of Representative elections, you'll see that the elections were kind of close. And Republicans, they could still win elections. Notably, Republicans won 2 elections in 2020, the state treasurer and the state auditor's office, or I think it was the attorney general, whatever, either that. But there are multiple elections, so obviously map is going to change with with Kamala Harris now being the new supplement candidate replacing Joe Biden. So let's get started right now. You have, actually, this is July 21st. It's predicted to flip. Forecast has been suspended on the 18th due to the alleged ability that Joe Biden would be, as you know, dropping out. But you'll see, we actually have a very good record and really good chance in defeating Kamala Harris. Our latest polls were from the Emerson College, so we're looking pretty good, especially in PA. The goal is, can we have Kamala win no polls? That's what I've said yesterday. The best thing for us is to have Kamala Harris win no polls in the swing states. That's guaranteeing a Trump landslide or Trump blowout in the swing states. But what I am basically saying and concerned, and I'll guarantee you guys, Kamala Harris is an interesting individual. Is she strong? I don't think so. But don't get me wrong, but there's been a lot of conservative forecast, and this big follow likes of Red Eagle politics, real American politics, along with, I'm specifically Gold Crown politics, is especially, but I don't want to. No hate towards Gold Crown. No hate. He is one of my favorite, actually. He is a good, inspiring forecaster, but I think he is pushing the optimism a little too much. He's done a prediction where Trump has won New York, Trump has won New Jersey. Okay, I think we got to be a little bit careful when it comes to that. We need to not let our guard down. The Democrats got rid of Joe Biden for a reason. There is a reason why Kamala Harris received $550 million in 24 hours. That is a huge warning sign, and we need to be thankful for that warning sign. Yes, was it a sign that we really wanted? No. I mean, who does want it? It's just a bad sign overall, but you know what? It's a warning sign. It's like a stop sign. You're driving off a cliff. You're driving and you don't know there's a cliff and there's a sign that says stop. That's a warning sign, so you can act before you go down that cliff. I think personally that is a warning sign, and we need to treat it like a warning sign. We need to and honestly, I think Trump's numbers will be bigger at the end of August, and Trump's smart because it would be disrespectful for Trump to announce how much money he has raised after his assassination attempt. Am I right? That would be disrespectful and foolish. So I would expect Donald Trump to surpass Harris 5 times from the assassination attempt. And not only that, Trump may have got a lot of fundraising over people that don't like Harris, and just are joining the campaign. So you never know. But anyway, you just never know, and we're not going to downplay the situation. So Pennsylvania is a state, it looks like it's going for Trump by 3 points. And our goal, have that go to Trump by regain. How did we? I think the biggest gain we got was 5. I wanted to continue to set that record straight. Have Trump raise it by 5. Continue to pedal it up by 5. But this is a 3%er, and I'll tell you what it's probably going to look like. The county of Erie and Northampton would probably go for Trump. I think it's probably safe to say Center County will go Democrat, because do you think college students will be going back to the Democrats? Yeah, unfortunately. The feminist mob for sure. But can we keep what about the conservative ones, you may ask? What about the conservatives? Well, it really does depend. It does depend on that. But this is what I think, personally, it's going to look like. And we haven't done a Pennsylvania prediction in a long time, like over a month. I don't think we did one since the debate, but this is, yeah, I don't think we did a Pennsylvania prediction since. So this is interesting. A lot has changed, but looking at Trump's 2016 record, he defeated Clinton by let's see, 0.72. So I doubt this would be the big indicator, but okay, they just added one. How many seconds ago was that, guys? They just added one for Harris. Hilarious. We were so close, and we got this on video. Can't you believe this? Well, it's just one poll. But I was specifically going back to 2020. Well, I think now it's Trump 2 points. You'll see Trump won the last poll. Yeah, we had that. Center County, Bucks, and we got 2020 Pennsylvania Auditor. That's the one. DeFoor, and he won. So other than that, I think that's the map we're going to be calling. A 3-point. That's actually pretty close to this one. But then again, we could possibly reflip center. You don't know. We just don't know. We can see. Center. Yeah, I think we'll flip center. And then there's Monroe County. Right here, I believe. Daffin's pretty high. So I'm not ready for Dauphin yet. And what happened to our map? Yeah, you'll see they're pretty close. All right, I'll have Monroe go for Trump. I'm afraid to, but I just don't want to call Dauphin yet. But this is what I'm predicting. It's a little different, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's a little different than what we're used to. But yeah, this is my prediction for Pennsylvania as of right now. This is a 3-pointer. But we can always go back to. So we're going to go to North Carolina. North Carolina. So people are saying, okay, now that a person of color, quote unquote, is running in this election, do you think Trump the Democrat in this case, will be regaining the stuff made? Well, here's what we're looking. This is Biden polling, outdated. But this is Harris. Wait, hang on. Oh, this is Trump versus Biden. So we can't do RCP yet. But I believe there are polls on the other page. Nationwide, statewide polling. North Carolina. We're actually going to give back Monroe. So it will look like this. Thank you. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to keep it as. I don't know if we have made a little update. Okay. Same deal. So Trump plus 10, which is amazing, by the way. So I'm pretty much going to say it's going to be like 5. I'm not really ready to say Trump's going to defeat Kamala Harris by this much. Well, that could be the case, but let's just take a look at previous elections. 2022 North. And I mean, it could go very well. This is a 5-pointer. I would expect it to look a lot like this. Where's the 54? This one's more likely, in my opinion. So I'm pretty much going to give Harris the counties that are in this map. And of course, do you think the black counties go into effect back to Democrats? No. It really does depend. All it takes is just a couple, because these black counties are unpopulated, except for the counties of Orange and those Raleigh areas. Yeah, they're very popular, but they're going Democrat regardless. It's mainly urban vote. But these rural counties, it really does take basically you going out and voting. But yes, this is what I'm thinking. It looks like. So it goes down. Harris loses a lot. I mean, Trump gains in North Carolina when it comes to a Biden Harris, a Trump Harris sort of scenario. Keep that in mind. Yeah, you even have Watauga County going red. So But yeah, this is what I'm sort of thinking it looks like. But we'll see. Watauga isn't even a Native American or racial diverse county anyway. We go back to Georgia. We're going to see Kamala Harris's sort of, yeah, she has a 4-pointer. So comparing that to a, let's just say, Brian Kemp performance, you'll see Stacey Abrams did worse than Kamala. So arguably, you could say, oh, she must be solidifying her support in the Atlanta Metro. So absolutely, I do think that is the case. She solidifies her support there. You'll also see areas like Athens and Macon. And then it's hard to say. It's hard to say if these counties would go for Trump or not. Well, actually, I will just keep it the way we had it. Well, that's what we'll do. So yeah, it looks a little different. This is a Trump 0.4 win. So yeah, and that's a state I think we need to win in order to win the election. It's definitely Georgia. We can't win this without Georgia, guys. We can't. So Georgia is a must. And it's great to see that we're doing so well. But then again, if we just win Georgia and Pennsylvania, we win the election. So Georgia and Pennsylvania are the two most important states we need to win. That's why I'm so keen to having Josh Shapiro not being chosen. And we can't think they're not. He isn't, because Democrats are smart and they're probably onto us. They know what we're thinking. So this is sort of what I'm predicting. Washington County definitely goes Republican. But yes, this is what I'm thinking. Let's go all the way. I don't know. Should I give Center County? I'm getting distracted, guys. It's just, we'll leave Center for now. But yes, Michigan. Michigan. This is the state I fear the most that she could pick up. Yes, Harris has a more bigger chance of winning Michigan than any other swing state. It says leaning Republican, but that's January, that's July. I don't know. I thought Kamala won a Michigan poll yesterday. Or did I just dream it? I didn't dream it. But let's just say she did. That would be a 0 point some win for Trump. And good news, we got RFK in this area too. Natural law. But yes. Michigan should be easy though. Supposedly, this is what I'm thinking. But this is what I'm thinking, guys. A little weird, doesn't it? Looks a little weird, but I think to get more into go all the way up, let's see, how much did Trump receive in Michigan? He didn't get a point exactly, 0.23%. So he need Grand Rapids. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking it looks like. Trump 35, Harris 59. Okay. Wisconsin, this will be easy. It says it's allegedly a tie in Wisconsin. Well, no, Trump's in the lead by, I don't know. But all I know is Harris got a poll by 2, and that's concerning me. There is a tie when it comes to the Emerson College poll. This poll is very beneficial for Harris, so keep in mind. So really, I just think it looks like this. The same old, same old. Yeah, I don't think it's going to change much. But this is kind of what I think it's going to kind of look like. But yeah. Yes, Trump 409 counties, Harris 72 counties. Did we miss any? I don't think we did. We got 4 down, 2 more to go. Trump is doing very well in Arizona, so we can call this very quickly for Trump. And then we have Nevada. Yeah, this is Joe Biden polling. But yeah, it's saying leaning Republican. This is July polls. Yeah. I want to see most of this leaning Republican. That's what the goal is. But yes, I think personally, it doesn't really change. Trump wins Washoe County. But yes. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, guys. Anyway, what do you guys think? So just remember, don't forget to buy my book on Amazon. Link is, I don't think I should link it. Well, I don't see why I can't, but I'll link it down in the description for those who want to buy it. And anyways, I'll see you all in the next political episode.